Guys, I wasn't going to share this, but I just feel that this is important because many of us, we are distracted and we need to be ready. None of us know when death is going to come. It's going to take us by surprise. So we got to be ready. And the only way for us to be ready is with Jesus. So today, when me and my husband, we were on our way back home, all of a sudden, because he was driving, our hood, it just came, pew. And guys, it's crazy because it took us off guard. And my husband, I holler, because I got afraid, I'll be honest with you, because it took us by surprise. I was in deep thought when that happened too. And my husband, he was trying to because he couldn't see, with the hood up, you can't see. So it was blocking his view. And the worst part is that we were on a part of the road where it's a ditch. So he had to get on the side, but then if he would have went a little bit more, we would have rolled over. A lady even stopped by and she hollered, "Are you guys okay?" But what I was reflecting just now when I was laying down, because I was just texting my daughter and I was telling her about this that happened today. What I was reflecting on just now, that the hood, okay, it hit hard on the windshield, it was all the way at the top, And I was reflecting and I said, man, the windshield didn't break. That's what I was reflecting just now. So that comes to show me that God, okay, he had an angel, okay, protecting us, making sure that that windshield would not shatter all over us, or much worse, it could have caused us to crash. So guys, I'll be very sincere with you. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about God's protection, because God protected us today. But God protected us because, like I told my husband, I said, baby, there's times where God protects us, okay, because the enemy is attacking us. And then there's times where God, he still protects us, but it's our careless. It's us being careless. Why am I saying this? Because this truck right here, my husband got in an accident a couple of weeks ago. So the body shop, they took the truck. They came to pick it up. They took the truck because they wanted to get an estimate of how much it's going to cost for them to fix it. So they just dropped back the truck. So anyway, so they dropped it back off, and we did not know. My husband didn't know. So my husband opened the hood, to check it before we went on our outing today. And he didn't think of anything. So he put it back on. But then we were fine on our way. It's when we were coming back, okay, that we had this incident, this accident, that the hood suddenly abruptly opened. Right before we had the accident, when we came out of the restaurant eating, then my husband, he went to check on the hood. He says, baby, I feel like the hood is not closing completely. He says, I'm going to have to check it. So he says, I think we're going to be fine. So we still got in the truck like that. And then a few minutes later, that's when that happened. The hood came flying up. So I said, baby, we shouldn't have brought the truck out. So, and then he checked it real good because we had to pull over, we had to pull over on the side of the road, and then we had to move out of the road because we were in a main road. Good thing there was a road not too far from us, where he could pull in. So he could check it, and he had to tie it up with a plastic bag, a Food Lion plastic bag that I had, so that we can keep the hood down, give us enough time to drive to the dollar store so he could buy rope to tie it, to keep the hood down. And that's how we drove home and made it home safely. But I'm sharing this because my reflection from this is this, from what happened today, from the accident we had today. And my thought was this, is that I said, oh my goodness, I said, what if death would have come for the two of us? Because it took us off guard. It took us by surprise. And that's my message to you, okay, tonight. I want you guys to reflect on this, because that's how it's going to be, exactly how that happened to us today. Because I thought we were in an accident, because our truck is black. So, when the thing came up, it was covering the windshield. Because I closed my eyes, because I just heard, the impact, but it was the sound of the hood coming up. I'm still surprised it didn't break nothing. It didn't do nothing to the car, So, and I know that that's God. I know that God was protecting us. But I am sharing this because I want you guys to reflect on what I just said. We need to be ready, because if we are not ready, then death is going to come and take us, okay, off guard. Death is going to come and surprise us, okay? So, I mean, death is not going to come and announce, okay, when our time is up. But what I'm saying that if we are ready, okay, then we have nothing to worry about. But if we are not ready, we're going to be caught off guard, just like me and my husband got caught off guard today, okay, with our hood coming up like that. I'm telling you guys, that was not funny. That was scary. I was in shock. I'm not kidding you. I was in shock. I thought I'll be honest with you. I thought we got in an accident, and I'm like, am I alive? I'm being sincere. I don't play with accidents, because I've been in 6, something like that. I've been in multiple accidents. That's what I'm going to say, because I can't remember how many. So I don't play with that. So I want you guys to reflect on this, because this has been my reflection today. God bless you and have a good night.